the waymaker. We are seeing serious jubilation, celebration in the southeastern part of the country, across the length and breadth of Biafra land. And the reason is not far-fetched, because evidence coming from the court is already showing that Nnamdi Kanu never possessed any weapon of terrorism on him as at the time of arrest. And these are got people talking and celebrating. And we understand that the governors of the region are already regretting all the role they played against him. But let me get the reaction.
Thank you for having me on this channel this morning. I've said it several times without number that Nnamdi Kanu no commit no offense. And that's what has confirmed in the court, because there's no any ammunition that was being found under his possession. As I used to say that Nnamdi Kanu are not the problem of Nigeria. The problem of Nigeria are the Fulani headers. The problem of Nigeria are these old takers, the politicians who have taken the resources of this country to be their personal wealth. They are the problem of Nigeria. Come to look at this, Samuel Ekpan has been restricted not to communicate with Biafrans. Nnamdi Kanu under the DSS. Killing has been going on in the southeast. Have you asked yourself what is causing the killing? I thought they said that if Samuel Ekpan is being if Samuel Ekpan is not more speaking with Biafrans, killing will stop. Why is killing still everywhere? Why is the people from Enugu are shouting that they can no longer to find? So that's to tell you that all this energy Nigerian government is wasting in Nnamdi Kanu as Samuel Ekpan is not needed. They should channel this energy on how to end Boko Haram. They should channel this energy on how to end this Fulani herdsmen. My people have been killing Benue, my people have been killing in Plateau. Yet Tinubu for the sound. As if Tinubu is not concerned. One of the reasons that we prefer the Southern candidate in 2023, some of us will split our vote for Peter Obi, but some of us vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was because we want to end this Fulani feeling that they own Nigeria by going from one place to another to kill people, by inviting Fulani from different Africa to come Nigeria to come and take over Nigeria. Little did we know that Bola Ahmed Tinubu region would be worse than Buhari. As I speak to you now, the killing that is going on in my own region in Benue, in Middle Belt, in Benue, in Plateau, is Tinubu is not speaking. What is happening? Is Tinubu using all the Middle Belt to play politics? I will say we can no longer take it. Enough is enough. And that's why we are saying that Nnamdi Kanu commit no offense. Everything Nnamdi Kanu preached over 10 years ago, he was only voice in the wilderness, shouting, preaching this message about the agenda of Fulani, about them taking over Nigeria, Islamizing this country. And that is what is going on. Are they not killing in the Yoruba land? Are they not killing in the southeast? Are they not killing in the middle belt? They are killing everywhere. So if Nigeria were to be a country that value people, Nnamdi Kanu will have been valued and protected by armies, because he was the one against all. He came out to tell Nigeria to prepare ahead. Nnamdi Kanu was just like the case of Joseph. Joseph, when the king of Egypt dreams and he could not understand the dream, they called on Joseph to come and interpret. And Joseph interpreted the dream to Pharaoh and told you that this thing you saw 7 cows, fat one, and tiny cows. This is how it's going to be. They are going to be abundant 7 years. They are going to be farming in 7 years. What you will do, harvest all these things. Let's have it in storehouse. And what happened to the children in the land of Egypt? When they were farming in other places, the 7 years that the Egyptians used to gather food items with the help of Joseph's interpretation of dream was what saved the children of Egypt. To the extent that the people of Canaan, they moved to Egypt to go and secure, to go and survive. And that's what is happening in Nigeria today. Many Nigeria today are running from Nigeria, go to Europe, go to Ghana, to go countries that wish not possible to go. I wish Nigeria government listened to Nnamdi Kanu. Remove sentiment of hatred against Igbo. And what this young man is saying about this Fulani, could it be? And we projected and they work fast. All these things will have not happened. Today, as I speak to you, Buhari confirmed me, the former president, that the Fulani men that are killing are not Nigerians. That they are Mali, Burkina Faso Fulani that came to Nigeria. But the question I want to ask you this morning is that how did these Fulani men come into Nigeria? Buhari and APC imported these people come. How did they import it? Buhari told Nigeria that if Jonathan forced himself in Nigeria in 2015, he's going to make his government ungovernable. And today, nobody is questioning Buhari. That statement you make, that statement is what we are facing today. That you can see this Fulani moving from one place to another. They are killing people, driving people. In my place, in Benue, in Plateau, they kill people, they take over their land. Even the governor of Benue came to national news channel and told Nigeria that, oh, the Fulani that are killing my people, they are not Nigeria Fulani, they are Benue. Oswald, if they are not Nigeria Fulani, what are you waiting for to the president? Oh, the federal government did not give us access to whole God. You will wait until they buy all your people. Is that what we are saying? So what am I saying in essence is that Nnamdi Kanu should be protected by all costs. We are believing that Justice Omotocho, as he has pleaded from Nnamdi Kanu that they are sorry for delaying for 10 years for this job. That he's going to do all his possible best to bring justice for Nnamdi Kanu, and he's already working on it. Within 2 weeks, Nnamdi Kanu has appeared in court over to three times, and we promised that on the 8th of May that the judgment will come. So we are waiting on the 8th of May to see what they will do. But we know that they cannot do anything otherwise. But Nnamdi Kanu commit no offense. He commit no offense. That's why when Buhari government unleashed the hatred of Igbos, the hatred they have against Igbos on Nnamdi Kanu by declaring Agog as a terrorist organization, a lot of us we stood and we condemned it. That act was unlawful, that act was condemnable. Even despite they are still trying all their possible means for the world to recognize Agog as a terrorist. The world did not recognize Agog as a terrorist. Tell me any world who believes that Agog is a terrorist today. Nobody. It's only in Nigeria here they're making us to realize that Agog is a terrorist. They are never. IPOP did not start under Buhari government. IPOP started under Jonathan. But what did Jonathan? Jonathan ignored them. They were going on with their flags. Oh, give us Biafra. We want to leave Nigeria. Of course, they have every right to agitate to leave Nigeria. After the Biafra war, the one called the Igbo, come together, let's form one Nigeria. No victor, no vanquish. But after the Biafra war, tell me any sensitive position that Igbos have ever held since after the Biafra war. They are not allowed them to rule. They say they are not good to be a president of Nigeria. The only thing they have to do, for Biafra, the only thing they have to do Biafra, thanks to Obasanjo, who in his own magnitude bring Igbo in to become a senior president during his time. And make a Igbo man to be a president. But that one is enough. It was not enough. It wasn't enough. You could see that our Nigeria economy was flying like eagles under Obasanjo because Obasanjo allowed the Igbos to be in the front lines of his economy. And Nigeria was moving fast. Nigeria was flying like eagles under Obasanjo to 2015 because Igbos were in the front of the economy. They were in the front of the economy. But the moment Buhari came, because of the hatred he had against the Igbos, and he sidelined the Igbos, he felt that Igbos are not good enough. He brought his people, the Fulani men, put them on the top position. They crumbled the economy of Nigeria. And today we are
the way because I come in, because I understand that the other time when Igbos, Biafrans gathered in Latin Finland for the declaration of Biafra, of course it was done under the watchful eye of international media. Just like it said, the countries like United States of America, Britain, like world body like UN, European Union, didn't see IPOB as a terrorist organization. Could it be the reason IPOB is excelling everywhere in the world, contrary to the position of the Nigerian government?
No, the truth of the matter is that the world knows what IPOB is fighting for. IPOB is fighting, they want to go on their own. And every other country in the world you see today, many countries are also agitating, they want to go to Spain. They are part of Catalonia are saying they want to go on their own, go to other countries. So it's not a crime. Now that you don't allow them to rule, it's between Yoruba and the Hausa, they are ruling this country. Yoruba and Hausa seek this country. Because if you have never given me a time to rule, you cannot tell me I'm part of people that spoil the country. It has been from Yoruba to Hausa, from Hausa to Yoruba. You don't allow Igbo man to come and rule. That's why in 2023 we say, okay, since we have seen the best and the worst of Fulani and Hausa, we have seen the best and the worst of Yoruba. Let's try and see what Igbo man can offer. And that's why you see that a lot of us, people from the middle belt, you see that Peter Obi won Nasarawa, Peter Obi win Plateau, Peter Obi win, he pulled a lot of weight in the middle belt. We were tired about the killings.
But you recall that the minister, foreign affairs minister of the foreign affairs minister of Russia was very emphatic the other time that going forward, countries of the world, UN, European Union, should start respecting self-determination. And we know that once you talk about self-determination globally, the first thing that comes to mind is Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra.
Yeah, that's why we are saying that Nnamdi Kanu is, for me, is not doing anything wrong by fighting for Biafra for his people. You know, I keep saying it that Nnamdi Kanu is preaching the right message he's supposed to preach. We are prolonging the evil days in this country. The earlier you allow everybody to go, the earlier will be better for us. Igbo will be the Japan of Africa. Igbo will be the China of Africa now, if they allow Biafra to go. And it will be of a benefit to every other African country in the world. By holding Igbo, you are pinning them down. You say, oh, if we allow Igbo to grow, they will dominate. We are doing ourselves. These people are talented. These people are blessed by God. That's why you see Igbo man will have a shop near you. Before you know, you expand, they have 5 shops. You think, oh, how did he do it? It's not a magic. They were born by it. It's not juju. Juju know they do business. Oh, this man is a ritualist. You go carry juju for a land, come they do business. Go do your own juju. If it is by juju. These are people that are blessed. If you look at most of the countries that are doing well in the world, Igbos are in the front of their economy because they are gifted. They might not go to school, though. Most of them don't go to school. They do well more than professors. You see Igbo boy, you know, go school, he cannot even write his name, but he's a millionaire. What is he selling? Limited. They know the brain is there. They are born with it. The Bible says you cannot cause whom God has blessed. I feel that the Igbos are blessed by God. Don't forget that their origin is from their Jews. You get so the reason Nigerians we are where we are now is because of the hatred against Igbos as a nation. Buhari did it. Now Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which I think he will do different. He's almost doing the work because Bola Ahmed Tinubu is more or less Yoruba government. If we can condemn a Buhari who is a military man, how can we not condemn Tinubu who is a civilian? Who said he's a Democrat? Who has run away from the dictatorship of Abacha? So all we are saying that if you want Nigeria to be better, bring Igbo back. Let Igbo be in the appeal of the economy of Nigeria, and you see Nigeria will rise up again. All these shenanigans, economy, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing. Look at the Minister of Power. Where he tell you, we have badge A, we have badge B, Minister of Power. Do you see the light? Nigeria are paying through their nose, but we don't see the light. As I speak to you now, yesterday, he said Nigeria to be get ready because the tariff will be hiked again. Nigeria are paying through their nose. And that is what you get when you pay people who have nothing to offer in the place of authority. That's what you have.
What is a very thank you for your time. This is a good place to let you.
Thank you for having me.
The Biafra evangelist. Let us look at this Nnamdi Kanu case as it stands. Today is supposed to be when the defense counsel will open their case, and they have decided to go for no case submission. But it is left to the judge whether to rule that Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer or to ask Nnamdi Kanu Legal Team to open their defense. What I would like you to see in the days ahead.
Yeah, the thing is this. Just as you have earlier said, you have said it all. Nigeria have dropped the case, have dropped the charges, and they are expecting the legal team, including Mazen. In fact, not even the legal team now. We are looking at Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to drop a note or document of no case. You understand? Or whether he want to pursue the case.
No. See the way it is. Nnamdi Kanu Legal Team say they are filing no case submission. Meaning they are going to tell the court that their client Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer. They haven't said that. The court can determine whether actually Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer or asking him to open his defense.
Okay. Yes. No problem. So far, so good. But there's nothing that will happen without the concept of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So today we are hoping and waiting to hear the last conclusion, the mindset of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and his legal team. Then from there we will now know what Omotosho have in mind with the Federal Republic of Nigeria, what they will put on the table. So far so good. Based on the previous facts of judgment passed by James Omotosho, we saw Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in the angle of winning, which Nigeria have finally dropped their decision. So let us see the outcome of today, and from there we will now know the next thing to stand upon. And if at the end of the day the thing ended up that no case, then Omotosho will be left. I'm not the Omotosho, neither am I the judge, nor decide for Omotosho what to say. It will now be on Omotosho to decide whether case close or to open any case or to do any other further movement in regard to what the petition that they have against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, or whether Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will come up with any petition. That is left for them. But let us see, the end of the court. They're already in the court for now, as you can see. So let us see what the Omotosho and everything will conclude. Then we now know their next step and know what to say regard to this.
Okay, how do you view the judgment that came from Kenya the other day, where the Kenyan court ruled that both Nigerian government and Kenyan government erred by extraordinary rendition department of the country?
Yes, what I saw there is part of the things that will definitely play along regard to today's court, because the country that partnered with Nigeria to kidnap Mazen Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya have already vindicated Kanu that the attitude, the act at which they brought Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria was illegal. So they now judged in favor of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And I believe that that one alone will play a major role in favor of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Regard to today's courts, you understand me? Of which you cannot throw it away. Because the matter is a business between them and Nigeria. And they have ruled in favor of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So we are waiting to see what Nigeria will come up with, you know, whether they are going to play along with the Kenya result, Kenya court judge, or they are going to come in another dramatic way.
Okay, now let us take attention to the man in the game who just spoke recently and blamed Buhari for not releasing the man Nnamdi Kanu, because according to him, that he are trying to intervene severally. Remember that Ngige worked as a minister under Buhari.
Yes, I believe the minister of works.
No, not works. Labor.
Labor, okay.
People are saying, why did you not speak up on this one? Why did you wait for Buhari to die before speaking?
Yes,
what is your take?
Of course. You know, I've told you that many of them that come from that Igbo axis, especially that are holding political positions in Nigeria, are Fulani slavers. They are Fulani servants, and who has vowed in their life to serve Fulanis instead of standing up on the gospel truth which the Lord God Almighty created them and expect them to stand upon. That's why he has mouth now to speak that his master is no more. So nobody to threaten him and nobody to disturb him and nobody have anything against him. Moreover, he has something which he reached out or he signed with Muhammadu Buhari, and which he believed that now those things that which he signed with Muhammadu Buhari is no longer relevant again. So he's seen it as irrelevant. So there is no need, even if he come out to speak now, it will not go against him. So he has to speak out. But he's speaking at the late hour, because what he's saying now means nothing. It matters nothing.
There couldn't be fear that made him not to speak about it.
That is what I said now. He's speaking now because no more fear. He's a free man now. He's speaking as a free man now. Why he couldn't speak when Buhari was alive? Because he was not free that time. That is why he couldn't speak.
Now he was a free man.
He's under bondage. They are all under bondage. Yes, their colonial master, the Fulanis, who colonize them, who give them position. And for them to breathe, they must dance to the music of their master. So the master Fulani, like what is it called? That they call it a bubago. I told you people that a bubago was formed under Buhari and controlled and paid and ruled and commanded and direct and instructed by Muhammadu Buhari. Now, them now are having their freedoms because the master is nowhere to be found again. Is no more. So it's like God taking Buhari. It's like freeing these men from their greatest fear, which is bondage.
But if that is what you are saying, there are some Igbo leaders who have spoken out before now that Igbos do not take them serious. Someone like Nnamdi Kanu, Senator Nnamdi Kanu, has always been in the forefront of anything concerning Nnamdi Kanu. Remember that he was the one that stand short of 100 million for him in the past, and he governed the support of other senators, even going to meet the
15 senators
recently to draw support for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu release. But why is that people do not take it serious?
Yes, Nigeria doesn't take anybody like somebody like that.
So I mean, Igbos do not take Abaribe serious.
No. Biafrans take Abaribe serious. Yes. No. Don't say that. So don't even go there. Abaribe. I told you, I don't know whether it was in this platform that I said, when you mention Abaribe, you are mentioning Biafra. When you mention Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you mention Biafra. Abaribe remain the only senator who draw it when Muhammadu Buhari was still alive, a dot nation, and appear in the house. He remained the only. Baba, don't go there. He remain our person. from our heart, the Biafran heart. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu cannot throw him one corner. No. The people that are under bondage. Okay, don't you see the way the Nigerian government, Buhari, is commanding what is it called? Commanding the other one again. Commanding the Anambra State Governor Soludo. Don't you see the way they are controlling them? But do you see Buhari control any Bible like that? Do you see Nigerian government controlling any Bible like that? No, because they know that this one is a cabal of his own.
Okay, let me even go to this angle because as it stands, the Abia State, the monarch have raised alarm that the Fulanis are acquiring land massively in Abia State. There's equally another angle that is coming from a civil liberty organization saying that over 950 positions are occupied by bandits in the bushes in the eastern part of the country. I know it's your region, though you are from Ebonyi State. What does it mean for a region that is already plagued by insecurity?
Yes, they are risking their life, and they are risking the citizens, the indigenous living around that area, because those people will ravage. When they ravage that place, they will automatically take that place. But I want to put it to you and put it to everyone and they are going to watch this, that even Nigeria cannot stop us when Biafra come, because we will remove them.
But that's not the question I'm asking you.
I am telling you what will happen.
But let me ask
because all those elders, those Nigerian elders, those Nigerian chiefs that they are planted in the east, that are collecting money from those people, giving them land unknowingly without our own approval. When time comes, Biafrans will take their land by fire, by force. When is Biafra coming? Yes. With Biafra, yeah, Biafra have already come to stay. It's already recognized. It's just a question of some days. You will see how it will be. Those people, the Fulani, those people that are partnering with the Fulanis and giving them and subletting our land to them, we will put them together with the Fulanis.
Somebody was saying when I did this interview or other content the other day, that if the people acquire the land legally, maybe they buy from the owners, that nobody can chase them away.
My brother, have you ever seen Fulani acquire land legal? They always acquire it illegal. Go to Kwara State and see how the way they acquire the one in Kwara State. Go to Benue now, go and see the way they acquire the things over there. Have you ever? Okay, in the north, did they acquire it legal? That today they are silent houses. They have automatically taken to the point that no state in the northern part of Nigeria that is being ruled by Hausa man. Today it has become Fulani affair. Do you see whether they acquire legal, they do not acquire legal? We will tell them that in this place we don't want you. And even if I thought there is any tendency of them to, we will give them conditions. They will live there with a serious condition. There is going to be a rules and regulation that will allow them permit, and if they do any other, they will collect.
Okay, now let's look at the allegation raised against.
Because they are human. They are human. They are not human beings.
Let's look at the allegation raised against the president, Senator Agog by RFI, accusing him of misappropriation of funds, deducting money from government source.
My beloved brother, both Tinubu, both RFI, all of them are criminals.
Do you have any proof?
Baba, see, in a normal sense, my brother, the RFI that is accusing Bola Ahmed Tinubu, are they not bed of the same father? Are they not the one that want
of allegation?
Whichever whether allegation or no allegation, anyhow RFI come with it. Both of them are partner before. He knows what he's saying, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu knows what RFI is saying. Two of them are Nigerian politician criminals.
People are saying it's just a way to bring down the president because he's not.
It is not the way. All of them are the same. He knows what he's saying. They're partner before. Have you forgotten? They were bed of the same. In fact, RFI once. Do you know that RFI contributed for the success of Bola Ahmed Tinubu today, being president in the northern part of Nigeria? Don't you know? He played a major role for Tinubu to be there today. So what are you saying? He's not saying what you don't know. He's saying what you know. Both of them know is better. So they are all criminal politicians.
Now let's not look at Anobi telling ABC that they must zone ticket to the south. We understand that the south are already clamoring that the ticket, or rather, the south have 8 years to govern Nigeria.
Yes, it is the turn of the south. So the north should hands up. And that is the angle I stand to speak that if ADC, the coalition at the end of the day, Atiku come out, definitely it's an 8 years automatic ticket to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because I will not have somebody like Fulani again to take over that position for me to see. They are not there. Look at what Nigerians are going through, and you want them for they should leave the south and leave everything for the south.
Is Atiku not eligible to contest?
Atiku is not eligible because it's not the turn of the north.
No, by the constitution, is it?
Okay, but because yes, he's eligible to vote.
No, to contest.
To contest, yes, he's eligible to contest, but to us, he's not eligible to rule. Currently now, he's not eligible to rule.
So you believe in Satan?
I believe in Satan agenda. I believe in Satan agenda. I believe in Satan turn. It is the South turn. So let the North should wait till 2031.
Now let me even ask you this one, because from what is happening in ADC, it's very clear that Atiku wants to contest, because he has said that his presence, if he wins, that he's going to give women and youth 70% attention.
All those on a political statement, political propaganda, political way to kind of to met the heart of our women, to win some people's heart. But they cannot deceive me. Somebody like me at my age now, article statement will politically will come and melt my heart. No, see,
is that not an indication that he's going to contest?
He's going to contest. Nobody will disturb him from not contesting, and that is the area I see them losing. Not that Bola Ahmed Tinubu have performed well, no. But notwithstanding, so far so good, I will not have Atiku.
Let me ask you another
for now.
Obi, your brother,
yes,
have been made, or rather there's already moved to make Obi to sign an agreement, an oath, a covenant with Atiku, with Amechi, of course with all the aspirants.
And Obi, I didn't agree
that whoever I met the candidate of ADC, that everybody will support. And this revelation came from Amechi.
Yes, that is what I'm saying now. Obi said he will not participate, involve himself in that kind of nonsense. Didn't you hear him? He said it and he debunked from that. He said he will not participate in a constitution or reach an agreement that will keep Nigeria in darkness, keep them, they've been devaluated again, like the way they are now. He said he will not be part of that. So telling you that this kind of law they are bringing in ADC, that Obi may likely, let me use the word, may likely not be partner or becoming the flag bearer of ADC. And the mistake which he has made was the mistake of joining the coalition, leaving Labour Party. Although he has not left the Labour Party automatically.
The Labour Party on their own have said Obi will not get automatic ticket. And again, apart from that, the other time we saw Julius Aburi, the national chairman of Labour Party, going to visit going to visit Wike. And Wike is touted to be the one destroying Labour Party, or rumored, speculated anyway, to be the one destroying Labour Party and PDP. So how do you view Aburi's visit to Wike in the light of ambition of
what I see there is that there is every political tendency regard to that movement, and that tendency is a tendency of them giving their support, since Obi now is playing double standard. Let me use that word. So there is
Obi playing double standard.
That is the way people are seeing it. Trying to.
How do you see it?
To me, I told you now before, I'm not in support of Obi.
But do you yourself see Obi as playing double standard?
I'm not. Yeah, for him to move to ADC, because he's supposed to check well before making move. You understand? And Atiku is not ready to drop. So it's not okay. Who is a fool? You mean that? Did he have automatic seat? Okay, if you fail here, then you should go here and take automatic ticket. You no go work. That is why Labour is moving now. That if they watch what actually happened, they may move their support to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They may likely move the support to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Give their own vote to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, APC. So that is another point of that movement you are seeing with this man and the wicked. You understand me? And even as I see it now, there is another tendency of PDP not coming up with any candidate, presidential candidate, because PDP don't finish. They may move their motion of support again to Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
And people are saying it was Wike that chased Atiku out of PDP. Do you believe that?
Yeah, it is possible. No, Wike is a area scatter. You understand? So you know how to scatter things. Not be saying he don't scatter PDP, so everybody is looking for another place, a way whereby he can as well make a good live. Because PDP is no more PDP that we know before.
So conclusively now, in the event that Obi decide to deputize Atiku, what will you do?
If Obi decide to deputize Atiku, I will not do anything. It's left for him, but let him know that.
So where would your vote go?
My vote. So far Atiku bear that flag, I will not drop my vote today. Definitely, like I said before, Baba himself, where the Jagaba, he don't already win 2027.
I must have a big chance.
God bless you.